Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'll give you my credit card to sketchy TikTokers.
Kind of defeats the purpose of a hardcore server if you just buy your way out of debt, don't you think? The server is hard for poor players, or what I like to call hardcore Minecraft. Now, the other issue I have with the server is their casino plugin. Honestly, casino plugins by themselves are fine. The issue begins when you can get the in-game money you bet on the casino with real money, which you can get from crates and from the items you can get from them, which obviously can be sold. In a way, you are therefore gambling real-life money, which probably isn't the best thing to have on a server predominantly played on by kids. Speaking of money, well, this server, of course, has an in-game currency and economy. Economies form the backbone of most major servers, allowing you to buy and sell very...
Pretty much the game plan is teleport to Shunzi, have him drop you a shulker box full of netherite blocks. Get as far away as possible.
Have you ever wondered what the first Minecraft server was, or what Minecraft servers were like during 2009, the game's earliest days? Second from a few days later is more interesting. The video showcases Rbot, or better PublicBot, which seemed to be an early custom mod of what we now know as a plugin. The bot allowed players to type a command to walk to various builds on the map, an early sign of multiplayer development. This is ultimately what also contributed to the server's early success, and All Natural X would continue developing the bot over the next few weeks. A massive problem early Minecraft servers faced was griefing, as there was effectively no method of protection, and since everybody was in some form of creative, breaking blocks was easy. In a later video, we can see that Rbot could detect and broadcast to the server when a player was found to be rapidly deleting blocks, warning them and likely banning them upon repeat offending. All Natural X would continue with his Rbot developments, and Rbot would later be able to build for you with commands, as well as connect the in-game chat to a mobile device, allowing players to talk in-game outside of the Minecraft client. Some of these early build commands are very reminiscent of Future World Edit, often used by builders today. The development of the server was truly impressive and significantly ahead of its time. Eventually, later in 2010, the server would move away from Minecraft Classic and began running on alpha versions of the game. This was also around the time Minecraft began to boom, and as such, the community would be pushed out of the official Minecraft subreddit into their own smaller corner, r/mcpublic, and their IRC channels. The earliest creative map, which is downloadable, is Creative Revision 7, which ran from sometime in July or August 2010 until late September, ending due to map. As you can see, signs from various players who were active at the time, likely unknowingly contributing to amazing history. It really did feel like a small community of players who just built whatever their heart desired. In early 2011, popular Minecraft griefing group at the time, Team Abolition, would make a series of videos griefing on the MC Public Survival server. Damage was minimal, but there was significant drama between All Natural X and Team Avo, leading to a lot of user publicity.
You guys can come in, grief our servers, we're going to ban you, we're going to roll you back, we're going to do the best to protect the buildings that our users have built on the servers.
These videos served as great promotion for the server, especially the survival server, really helping its rise in popularity. Older members of the community told me that when these videos were being released, the server was regularly seeing player counts around 80, which was very high for the time. The first survival revision began in November of 2010, and didn't even last 3 weeks due to duplication exploits, which were incredibly easy to pull off due to the inventory being stored client-side. Survival Revision 2, beginning 22nd of November 2010, is available for download, and my god is it classic. The spawn is a small little dugout with players' homes and bases mere blocks away. Chests are laden throughout the spawn pathways with items dedicated to players amongst the sea of wood and cobblestone bases. I absolutely loved flying around the survival world and seeing the lovely retro bases scattered throughout. Here is a small town surrounded by massive walls, with houses owned by various players, with headache-inducing chats. The community really is amazing, which is a given considering its age and maturity. Everybody in the Discord was very friendly, and if you do decide to check the server out, please remember to be mature and respectful. All the links and IPs are in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video though. Be sure to subscribe if you hit the 500k by the end of the year. Thank you all so much. Cool. How did you first start playing Minecraft? Did you buy the game? Did you play it on the free Pocket Edition version that once existed? Did you use an online website to play it? free, or did your friend hand you a 2 GB USB with a dodgy version of Minecraft on it that gave your computer a virus? No, just me. Minecraft is one of the most commonly pirated games in the world, with dozens of pirated or cracked launchers existing all over the internet, with a large portion of players only learning and playing Minecraft due to playing it for free initially. Cracked Minecraft was key to Minecraft's overall global dominance and virality, with even Notch himself endorsing it. And cracked Minecraft is still so prevalent today. Some of the most popular servers in existence, regularly seeing thousands of players online, are cracked. So how is cracked Minecraft responsible for part of Minecraft's success, and is it still just as prevalent today? Let's go back to the early days of Minecraft, 2010 to 2012. How did players learn about the game back then? Well, while YouTube was a valuable source of promotion for the game, many early players actually learned about the game through their friends or family. In my case, my friend told me about this awesome game called Minecraft at school, and I remember he would tell me various stories of his endeavors throughout the game every lunch. So you would think that the next step would be to go home, Google the game, and get it, right? Nope. 9-year-old me got my 2 GB USB the school gave us, this was 2011 by the way, and during lunchtime we used the school computer to slowly copy a folder called Minecraft from his USB to mine. I then went home and copied the files onto my parents' desktop, and voila, I had just attained Minecraft for the very first time. And from there, now that I actually owned the game, only then did I go on the internet and look for YouTube videos and tutorials, not the other way around. The original cracked launcher or version I used at the time is nowhere to be found now, but it looked exactly like this. A replica of the old Minecraft Alpha launcher, except it did not contain a password section, only an option to enter a username. For my entire first year playing Minecraft, from late 2011 to late 2012, I would use this launcher daily. In fact, for that entire first year, I didn't even know I was using a pirated version of Minecraft and thought that this was the legit version. I just thought Minecraft was a free game. I'm not alone in that regard. A lot of earlier Minecraft players who only heard of the game through their friends or family didn't know you actually had to pay for the game either. We never would have even known of the game's existence at the time if it wasn't for us getting it for free. Free just like the cost of subbing to me. Don't watch some dodgy pirated versions of my videos in another language, that's not on, and help me hit the 500k subs by the end of the year. No pressure. Anyways, Minecraft would have never spread like wildfire in its early days, especially amongst kids and younger ages, if it wasn't for these cracked versions of the game. If the cracked versions didn't exist, then there was a massive $30 paywall, of which the 10-year-olds, who already had to beg their parents for Clash of Clans gems at the time, would never be able to conquer. To put it simply, access to free Minecraft allowed kids to spread the game amongst one another like crazy, and once kids were hooked, it didn't take long for me to find YouTube videos blowing the game up there as well, which only gave it more and more exposure. There were other avenues to play the game as well. Websites such as Minecraft or allowed any person to hop onto their computer and instantly play Minecraft for free. This completely removed the 2 GB USB from the equation, truly groundbreaking. In fact, I remember for a brief period of time at my school, only a week, MinecraftForFree.com was actually unblocked, and we spent every lunch that week just playing it, introducing so many new people to the game who would only continue playing years later. I ran a poll on my Twitter, go follow me there if you want to have a chance to be featured in a video in the future, asking my followers how they first started playing Minecraft, and 36.2% of you said you started playing on a pirated version. That's more than 1/3 of responses, which generalized to Minecraft's player base overall is responsible for tens of millions of players. Another 23.2% started off playing the free Pocket Edition as well, meaning overall about 60% of my audience first played a free version of Minecraft. Now I'm sure that the actual results for all Minecraft players would be slightly different, but the poll still gives us a great idea of just how important free Minecraft was to the game's original rise to fame. Minecraft isn't the only game which is pirated, of course, but just to show how prevalent cracked Minecraft became, let's look at what's known as cracked servers. Many online games which are cracked aren't multiplayer accessible. The same is true for Minecraft unless you change a specific setting in the server's config, running a non-premium server, allowing all players to join. But what's the difference between a cracked server and a normal premium Minecraft server? Simple. When you log in, you will likely be asked to register or log in with a password. Remember I mentioned earlier that cracked launchers didn't ask you to enter a password, just a username. Well, this included absolutely any username, of course, including players who already played on the server, being YouTubers, Minecraft developers, and more. If you used the username of an account which actually existed, you could also use its skin, which was very desirable because you couldn't set skins yourself on cracked Minecraft. And of course, since you could change your username anytime, what was stopping other players from setting their own username to whatever you username you had chosen to use and griefing your base. This could happen accidentally as well, because lots of players would use the same popular usernames such as Steve, Captain Sparkles, and many more. The username and password system provided a basic security measure. Now, when I was younger and first joined a cracked server, let's just say I wasn't the wisest. A message popped up on my screen saying type/register password. Since I had only ever played single player prior to this, I copied exactly what the message said. That's right, I made my password password. I didn't even realize it was my password either, as logging in after I'd registered would prompt a message saying type/login password, of which I of course copied as well. After a few weeks of playing that server, setting up a base, and getting resources, somebody kept trying to log into my account. Or not really account, since I didn't own Minecraft. I guess log into my username is a better way to say it. Anyways, because I was 9 years old and thought I was cool, my username of choice out of the infinite possibility of usernames was Pyro. So epic, I know. Some other kid, I guess, also fancied that same username and kept trying to join the same server with it. Eventually, they actually figured out my password because I made a password and effectively stole my username. They then changed the password and I never got to play on that server again until I just changed my username to something else. Such experiences were common in the earlier days of Minecraft, with cracked servers having overwhelmingly young player bases that led to an almost infinite demand of poorly run and dodgy servers that only continued to grow. Notch would even go on to publicly state on Twitter to a fan who asked for a free account due to not being able to afford the game that they should just pirate it for now and buy it in the future when they can afford it, also mentioning that they shouldn't feel bad. This tweet was in early 2012 when cracked Minecraft was at its most popular. Notch clearly knew that in the long run it would only lead to further sales. Notch knew how important cracked Minecraft was. And oh boy was he right. But what is cracked Minecraft's influence like today? I did a YouTube community poll, which at the time of me writing this has 33,000 votes. 13% of you guys are still using cracked Minecraft launchers to play to this very day. Considering that Minecraft has sold well over 200 million copies, and we know Java is responsible for at least 30 million of such sales in 2019, it can be estimated that there's at least 4 million or more cracked users who have played since then, likely many more. I've lost count of the number of times a player has joined my Minecraft server, og-network.net's Discord, asking if they can use cracked Minecraft, or DMing me the very same question. Clearly the demand and player base for cracked Minecraft is still present today. There are various popular cracked Minecraft launchers used often. T-Launcher, which is totally not run by some dodgy company in Russia, and totally didn't Google Translate most of their website, is like the modern day equivalent of the old cracked launcher I showed you earlier. I recommend you don't use this launcher specifically, however, as there is lots of issues with it potentially being riddled with spyware and likely other malicious files. Ironically, they even have a premium version of the launcher, which you think wouldn't do much considering their main user base is players who don't want to pay for Minecraft, but hey, it must be working somewhat. Many cracked launchers feature great GUIs, with features even the official Minecraft launcher is lacking, innovating to stay relevant. Furthermore, there are still large cracked servers which see quite a lot of popularity. Pika Network is the Hypixel of the cracked player base, featuring a bunch of bootleg minigames and rip-offs of other game modes popular on normal servers. Pika Network is the most popular cracked Minecraft server at the moment, regularly seeing play counts just below 4,000 and averaging about 3,000 players consistently. Even amongst Java servers, Pika Network would be within the top 10 of servers popularity-wise. As you can see, there are dozens of servers with upwards of 500 players that are all cracked, running many of the most popular minigames and game modes today. 6v6t is a cracked Minecraft alternative to 2v2t, regularly seeing player counts over 250. It's clear that there's still a large market and demand for cracked Minecraft servers, which can only mean that there is still a large portion of Minecraft's player base, which even today, over 13 years later, have not purchased the game. And while that may be the case, many players who started with cracked Minecraft would eventually go on to buy the game themselves, proving how useful it was as a marketing tool. Notch clearly understood this early on, even endorsing it himself. Without cracked Minecraft, it's likely the game would have never spread and reached such virality. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe and help me get to 500k by the end of the year.
Today I'm playing hundreds of interesting levels in Geometry Dash to try to get to 1,000 stars without jumping once. If I jump, I have to reset the account, and if I can't reach 1,000 stars, I have to give $1,000 to this guy.
How do you play Geometry Dash without jumping?
Good question. I just have to somehow find a ton of levels that don't require me to click on jump orbs or click the icon, robot, and ball mode. This challenge will be insane. Eventually, I made some progress. I was able to do this by searching up ship, since, you know, ships can't jump. I beat 2 ship mixes where I had to make sure to not click anything as an icon. After a few fails, I was able to beat a demon level known as ship. After beating ship level, I know, these are very creative names, I searched up UFO where I completed UFO mix. I then beat the 6th level series known as Flight of Space. In these levels you advance using the ship, and in this series the only thing more threatening than these missiles to me are these jump orbs, some of them literally being a core part of the gameplay. Luckily for me, I was able to skip all the orb clicks and I traveled into Alter Game, a level which may look weird, but it's just well-disguised ship gameplay, no need to worry. Until the end. Yeah, I am not getting that coin. I then played a few more Alter games. This one where you control a cube that has one of the worst control schemes. This level is Tail Team. I also control the color machine for minimum star wage and beat GD Snake. Eventually, I reached Alter Game 15, where this happened. Wait, what? Why does it have a black orb there? I could have sworn I playtested this and it didn't. Wait. I didn't need to click that, dude. That can lose me the fucking challenge, man. We have to reset the account, because I jumped. Yeah, I died. I'm back at 0. So, in the next run, I took out all the levels that I thought would be risky, and there were some early fails. Some of them were unexpected, like this one. Normally, Portal is a level which only uses the wave game mode, but if you get into, let's say, a robot portal and buffer a click, you gotta reset the entire run. So, going into my next run, I would start with Flip Flap, one of the hardest Flappy Bird levels on the GD server. Now, there's a ton of these, and it may be extremely boring and tedious, but as long as I don't click in the auto icon parts, I should be completely fine. After beating Flappy Bird Colors, I would finally reach 101 stars. I took a bit of a break from Flappy levels as I rebeat levels that I had already conquered in previous runs, with a few new additions like UFO Madness and UFO on Track. Can't beat UFO guys because, you know. By now I actually had reached 10 user points, so I decided to go to the vault and figure out every single code legitimately with absolutely no help from the GD with me. Did Rob expect us to figure this out without data mining? I then unlocked some chests, and finally my icon set is packing some heat. While playing Rush 2, I made a realization. Even if I beat every remaining Flappy level, I would still be like 500 stars short of the goal, and I can't say I had any new ideas for what levels to play. So I decided to contact the dog. He's a guy known for coding stuff relating to GD, so I asked him if he could code something that shows me a list of every rated level that doesn't use the icon portal, robot portal, or jump orbs. After I beat Flip, Adolf sent me the list, and I checked the first few levels to make sure that there wouldn't be any run killers that somehow got past the program. The first level Adolf sent me was D333P, and boom, a ballpark. I played it on my phone and I was wondering why a jump appeared. You see, when I sent Adolf the list, I had no idea that ball clicks were actually jumps. Does this shit look like a jump to you? The only reason I avoided levels like Ball Madness were because of the orbs, not because of the gravity ball clicks. I had been narrowly avoiding a reset the entire run and I didn't even know it. While Adolf's list was a major help, there was still danger as both the ball portal and square orbs could still add jumps to my counter. The first listed level that I played would be Boss Fight, and it was bad. It took me over 100 attempts to memorize Mr. Overbite's attacks, and still, this happened. Eventually, I was able to win, and the next level I played would be Boss Fight. Again, this one was terrible. Boring for the first half of the level until Chompy goes Super Saiyan and you just pray you don't get Kamehameha. And then there's this last part with badly functioning move triggers that kill you with the weirdest angles. I somehow pulled a win over this level. Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. Yes! Yes! Next one is Galactic Boss. Okay, I'm not doing this. 1, another choppy. 2, it's too difficult. I also had to skip other somewhat difficult levels like the Devil, Game & Watch, and the Pressure. I was able to complete some other levels, but then I hit another roadblock. Tetris by Sumsar is the first ever Geometry Dash minigame, and it is not well made. You can't spin these blocks, so much of the outsmarting and point of the original game is just gone. I realized the only way I could outsmart this level was by looking at a video of someone else doing it. Then I played Pong. I went for the most difficult CPU and I got home. Then I played a match versus the easier CPU. Initially, I had a major lead, but I slept on this guy and started losing. Things got way too intense as I tried to hold on to my score. No, please, 10 seconds. No, what does that mean? Holy shit, what the f is that level, dude? After clearing Fire vs. Water, Vietnam Wonders, and these two copy-pasted optical box levels, I found a Flappy level unintentionally. It's called Hologram Flappy. Super annoying level. We skipped those. I then completed Sacred Sunset, 1000, Optimaze, and Lemons. After the ball revelation, the spider gameplay may look scary, but trust me, I checked. I won't get an extra jump inputted for spider clicks. This is Swift. The game may look simple, but it is hiding multiple tricks. After a while, my brain cells felt too fried with the annoying panels and new rules that would randomly be added, so we skipped those. After rolling balls in a 3D environment, I played Minecraft. Holy shit, new mob just dropped. I played some Dash Fighters. Just like Street Fighter, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just spam shoot. Hope it works. Easy money! After Aphorism, I played Simple Game, a level which was easy until the last puzzle. I got extremely frustrated, but after half an hour, I just decided that we do not skip those Manmar. Guys, if you subscribe right now, Manmar will not skip the level. And boom. After using the power of the viewers, I mustered up the determination to pass Simple Game. Yeah. Now it's going to be really awkward if you didn't subscribe. This is a pleasant game of mini-golf, except I struggled with the controls. This is just me trying to get the ball into the hole. Anyway, after passing by Kira, I moved this block through the underground factory and celebrated Christmas. Yeah, some Christmas spirit right there. Fun video to record, as you can tell. I would go on to beat several levels. One of them was Tomb of the Dash, where after choosing Rabbit, I would quickly escape the temple. Apparently I'm playing Rhythm Heaven now. Clicked on these monsters with some nice precision. Then there's an extremely slow UFO level. After dodging all the lasers, I got enrolled in Hogwarts. And graduated or something, I don't know. I did not read the books. I would then face a true adversary in the form of Bomberman 2D. I understood the controls, but this level was so annoying. I mean, sometimes in GD, there's just stuff that you shouldn't do. We skipped those, sadly. After slaying Splendora, Quiet, and Golden Palace, I would skip Treading for Treasure. This level was just too bugged. Over time, it felt like my hitbox just kept being slightly out of place, especially as you move further into the level. Eventually, I decided to start grinding Flappy levels again. After flapping a ton, I beat Flappy Illuminati and reached 400 stars. Yay, we're already 40% there. I'm having so much fun, it's unparalleled. Eventually, the levels I played would become more difficult. Some would be impossible to pass due to 1 or 2 icon clicks. Others would just be annoying. When I passed Flappy Dynamics, I may have hit 500 stars, but I was running out of Flappies. Flappy UFO Demon, the 8-star, would be the last Flappy level I was able to complete. This Flappy Bird had realistic physics, and I am not good enough to pass it. Now, up to this point, I have not had the best opinion of Flappy levels, but Flappy Pencil especially, look at this shit. This is at 98%, and I died there at least 5 times. It just added this death trap, and no matter what, I am not beating this. This one's the button. You just gotta make sure to not spam and see all these comedic phrases like, please, oh, whoa, woo, and go outside. Like, I'm not gonna do that, and I have stars to grind. I'm just chilling, collecting diamonds in this bootleg Minecraft world. Here's Mega Man 2D. It was actually a really good recreation, and I have no idea how I didn't die to Cutman. Similarly to Master Game, Neon Spheres forces you to control this 4-directional cube. The thing is, if your block isn't pixel perfect, it just won't go through the walls, and you'll be killed. Really annoying level. Wasteland, 5A2, and up to 5 are pretty easy levels. Now going into Rhythm Doctor, I thought it would be pretty easy, but I had to develop a strategy. By counting, I was able to time most of my clicks. At least that's what I thought, until this happened. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Yeah, next level. That being Tabby It, a pretty easy monochromatic level. In this level, you gotta be smart and read through the lines to get to the other room. Or just look at a YouTube video like me. I get it, broad era. Fails would start to become more constant. As I ran out of levels to play from Adopt's list, I would fail in BBBBB and fail in Pico. I even failed at the final part in Super Mario Bros. I was able to complete a few levels, sure, but as I opted out of Gem Setter, I only had 1 level left that I felt like completing. In Dare EXE, after you move around some boxes, you take a marathon across islands. Finally, I had hit 601 stars, but the challenge required me to hit 1,000 stars. All of the remaining levels were difficult, and even if I had completed Adop's entire list, I'd likely fall short of 1,000 anyway. I was able to get 600 stars, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to get to 1,000. I think you win.
Oh, let's go, bro. Dude, that's what you get for biting too much of what you can chew.
That's when I realized the solution to all my problems had been staring me in the face the entire time. There are 574 auto levels, each rewarding 1 star. Aside from a few exceptions, you don't have to click in an auto level, meaning all I had to do was just wait. And wait. And wait. After spending hours and hours grinding auto levels, I would go from 600 stars to 700, 800, 900, to eventually 986 stars. After claiming my 987th star from GD Legends Finale, I would move on to the 2 final levels of this run. Yeah, I got really bored of waiting, so when I found these 2 opportunities to play the game, you can bet we take those. The first of these 2 levels would be Spaceman. It's just like a Flappy level, it just wasn't called that. This is quite similar to the final level of the No Jump run, the real Flappy Bird. Despite the 5-star rating, this was possibly one of the hardest challenges in the run yet. After going through the same pipes dozens of times, I would finally reach the 99th pipe. Yes! GG's. More shiny. And that means we got 1,000 stars without jumping once. Let's get this achievement as well. My god. This is insane. When I gave my friend the news regarding the new achievement, he did not react positively.
You play this game too much.
I know, and that's why you should subscribe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see ya. Today I'm playing hundreds of interesting levels in Geometry Dash to try to get to 1,000 stars without jumping once. If I jump, I have to reset the account, and if I can't reach 1,000 stars, I have to give $1,000 to this guy.
How do you play Geometry Dash without jumping?
Good question. I just have to somehow find a ton of levels that don't require me to click on jump orbs, or create the icon, robot, and ball mode. This challenge will be insane. Eventually, I made some progress. I was able to do this by searching up ship, since, you know, ships can't jump. I beat 2 ship mixes where I had to make sure to not...
There might be a little boss fight, you never know,
I hosted 2 mini-events. Winning these mini-events could give teams slightly extra time to build their level. The first event was a race to beat Smile World. This level isn't meant to be skill-based. It's more like a puzzle, and everyone was confused.
Why do you mean this is a little harder than Keeper's Gun? I don't know what we can do right now.
The thing is, Zink's pro player Skizzle was so skilled that they flew through the unintended routes.
Move to this rate, fine.
Past the final part in Reese's potentially or mechanical realm. The route that this team made to complete Ram was quite inaccurate. Progress on every level seemed to freeze. On the 24-hour mark, verifications would be made public, making Ram's main route more clear. Most other levels were unaffected, aside from Fuego. Nerdia easily figured out the secret way. For the first time in the event, the creator would eliminate an opposing team. The 5 teams remaining were also the highest scoring teams of Phase 1. Whichever team has the highest score between the 2 phases wins the event, meaning it could be anyone's game. For over a dozen hours straight, Kyoto would be practicing Ram and barely progressing. While Chris's team was back into level editors, trying to figure out after they realized the ARG was a complete ruse. With the use of some level editor mods, the Q would finally put together the pieces to Team 3's levels. So, let me finally explain how the Art of the Blade works. There are 3 structures before the Swave Maze. The 3 randomly colored objects are this gate right before the ship part, this specific arrow on the scroll, and get this, a single pixel in this part. Every attempt, the colors of these structures are re-randomized. There is a set of directions you have to travel depending on what color you were assigned. You wouldn't know that unless you look deep in the editor for clues. Some triggers used to make this work were scaled down to 0.01, making them almost impossible to find without mods. Along with that, in Zoro's wave part, you'd have to hit multiple triggers to make this part even possible during gameplay. So, despite the Art of the Blade being seemingly impossible to figure out, now that Noah's level was solved, all Zeronium had to do was close out the final run, which was still going to be difficult. Doomsday had been going on for around 3 days now, and suddenly, the unthinkable would happen. Kyoto would fluke Graham, and soon after, Zeronium and the rest of Team 2 quit. And now Noise and Subster's team were battling it out. Kyoto initially thought Reese's potentially wasn't possible. Subster's team once again had to figure out the art of the blade for Amza to verify. Kyoto also figured out how to beat Reese's potentially. So, for the next few hours, Kyoto and Amza relentlessly raced each other's levels. Pretty much every other player in the event had quit at this point. However, the winner would finally be decided. Kyoto slayed Reese's potentially, taking out Substra's team from the race. Slightly later, a creator in Noise's team known as Sync was able to figure out the secret of the mechanical realm and complete it.
It's over!
While Luchaverse wasn't completed, Team 5's Phase 1 score was too low for them to have any chance at winning this event. Therefore, the winners of the very first Geometry Dash Civilization event were decided. Here's another interesting challenge video I recorded, so why not check it out?
Every day that goes by, I question my existence. Whoever made this game, you're going to hell. Please, step into my humble abode. Do you see what that is? A TV in Roblox. Back in my day, there was just a TV in Roblox. Now it's a TV in Roblox playing Roblox. Look, don't believe me? Look, watch. Look, he's moving. He's moving right now. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Roblox obbies, but am I good at Roblox obbies in Roblox? Oh, I'm actually kind of good. Ah! Back in my day, when you want to play Roblox obby, you play Roblox. I'm getting here close. Alright, turn a little bit. I turned my screen. This is stupid. Alright, I gotta jump and then walk. I did it. Alright, again, same thing. Let's do it twice. Repeat. No! I gotta talk to that guy. How do I talk to that guy? Here it is. Hey, I got something to say to you, dude. That is easy. Here, I'll push you there. Oh, come on. Not even gonna be mad about it. Oh, you're not gonna materialize. Whatever. Look, watch me. It's so simple. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps. It's easy. These things don't even kill you. You're being a baby. Is that a monkey? Alright, can you do that? Don't make me come back here. Alright. We're getting there. Uh-oh, I can't see him. It's gone dark. Oh, there you are. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this blindfolded. I'm assuming I'm looking the right way. We're gonna jump. Look. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. Wait, let's look around a little bit, because I might never beat that. What's in this house? Whoa! Don't tell me we can do Roblox in Roblox. Hold on, is this possible? Turn it on. Okay, it's not possible. Wait a minute, I'm curious. Oh my God! He's controlling me! Stop! Get on it! I keep moving my own screen! Alright, jump, move. There. Jump, move! This guy's name is Stanley, because he's always flat on the screen. And I also won't care if I shoot a guy named Stanley. No! Hey guys, welcome to Piggy Chapter 69, Hungry Pig. Pick the pig's food and run! Family Pigs has arrived. That's actually a curse. I think I just cursed myself with what I just said. Oh, how wonderful! What an amazing drawing! Oh my gosh! It's still an amazing drawing. A little bit weird for my taste. What pretty eyes you have, Grandma. What a nice two-dimensional face you have there, Grandma. Oh, there's Mom Pig over there. Hello, Mom Pig. What nice arms you have. They're not even connected to where they put the thing. What's up with your arms? What's up with them arms? Alright, it says takes the pig's food and run for points. You know, I'm easily influenced. food not spilling over? Wait, what is even on this thing? You guys have been. Ah! He's after me. No! He smacked in the back of my head. Wait, it's the pig. Peppa! Look how you get nastier than all the other pigs. Oh, and you sound disgusting too. Alright, sorry, Peppa. That food is gonna be mine. But I have a little plan first. Oh, that's gonna get him. That's gonna get it. Alright, Peppa. Yoink! Yee-hee! Yeah. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it go down. She's gonna fall on the banana split. What? What do I do? What do I do? That was the only thing that could have been done. See you later. I gotta move countries. I gotta move cities. I gotta move cities first and then countries. You know, and I gotta switch jobs. I gotta switch my name. My name is Jacob. Jack. I'll go by Jack. Yeah. And then I'll start working for a different company. I'll quit YouTube. I'm like, oh, she's after me. Peppa, listen. Oh, it broke down. It broke down. No. Wait, what's brother thing look like? Ew, he's like shorter and fatter. Hey man, you don't need that food. Oh, he's angry, but it's fine. I know exactly where to hide. There's a house over there. There's no way they know how to go into the house and find me in the attic. And you know what? I'll leave a little banana right here for him too, huh? I'd like to see him get past that. Good luck trying to get into a house, you stupid pig. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap here. Maybe not the bed since you can walk through it. But you know what? I'll sleep right here. I'll sleep. Oh my God! Pig's eating me. Hey dude, steal it. I'll distract them. Go for it. I'm distracting them. Go! Yeah, you like this, huh? You can't get this. That guy got your food, man. That guy got your food, man. I don't even care, man. Oh, he's dead. That guy's dancing too. Hey man, look at that in front of me. Hey, Jason, like.
I know. Look on this up, guys. My memory. My memory. Yes. Hello Kitty. Maybe too tight. Fish. Yeah. Fire. To the one. To this one. Hey. this is a long time. Maybe ice my Scott. I just do deep that in your Jesus, kilo, oh wow. Squiggle. Squiggle in my inventory. Yes. I should find. Hey. I'm so lucky. Did I just get shot at? Is this a... Oh. It's free composing. I'm just in my melody. This is a very yes, it's a magical life in the fairy town. A life into fairy town. And this happens. Everything's fine. In a class. It's beautiful. Look at it. I just fixed it in the... I just got my... I forgot my flowers. Just get fixed and yeah. It looks very magical. And this is a magical life. And here. I'm just going to stay. Stay in there. This is too big and I just sleep in this one. And right now, I'm going to die. I'm in the fire. I got back. Come on, boys. I just go to the... Let's go for the ducks. Taxi. Puentes. Let's see. Is right. As you get further and further, I'm just feeling something. Another fairy, I've been dropped. Another goodbye, what is this?